Ukrainian political veterans long out of power have emerged as a new source of pressure on Ukraine's political leadership. Following the clash in the Oval Office between President Volodymyr Zelensky and his counterpart Donald Trump, the White House began to look for ways to subdue Zelensky. Trump halt on U.S. military aid shipment and intelligence sharing with Ukraine was part of the pressure campaign. The White House, however, was looking for additional ways to hit Zelensky standing at home. Former President Petro Poroshenko, the de facto leader of Ukraine's opposition, said that following the scuffle that he won't criticize Zelensky because this is not what the country needs now. The situation described suggests a complex geopolitical and domestic political dynamic in Ukraine, shaped by U.S. foreign policy under Donald Trump and the internal power struggles among Ukrainian political elites. During Trump's presidency, U.S.-Ukraine relations were marked by political tensions, especially after the infamous July 2019 phone call between Trump and Zelensky. Trump sought to withhold military aid to Ukraine in an attempt to pressure Zelensky into launching an investigation into Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden. This move eventually led to Trump's first impeachment in late 2019. If Trump, in this scenario, halted military aid and intelligence sharing with Ukraine, it would have put significant strain on Ukraine's defense capabilities, particularly in its ongoing war with Russia. Such as actions will weaken Zelensky's ability to maintain Ukraine's security and defense strategy, forcing him to seek alternative sources of support. Former President Petro Poroshenko, despite being in opposition to Zelensky, appears to have a calculated stance in this scenario. By refraining from criticizing Zelensky, Poroshenko signals a willingness to maintain national unity in the face of external pressure. However, this could be a strategic move, positioning himself as a statesman who prioritizes Ukraine over political rivalries, which may bolster his standing in future elections. Other Ukrainian political veterans, such as ex-prime ministers or influential oligarchs, could be leveraging the situation to undermine Zelensky indirectly. They might be engaging in black channel diplomacy with Western officials or seeking to exploit domestic dissatisfaction to reassert influence over Ukraine's leadership. Al Jazeera states that if Poroshenko and other opposition figures are cautious, it suggests that they recognize the risk of deepening international divisions at a critical time. However, their restraints may not last indefinitely. If Zelensky's political position weakens due to Trump's action, they might seize the opportunity to challenge his leadership. According to CNN, if the U.S. government under Trump deliberately undermines Zelensky, it could have long-term repercussions on